Over to you. We look forward to your presentation.
Okay, team, thanks for your introduction. And before start my presentation, I'd like to forward my sincere appreciation to the Integer for the holding this kind of a global, with the international emission conference in Seoul, and the already second time. So thank you so much. Right then, hello everyone. Good morning. My name is Simon Shin. Korean name is Sang-kyu Shin. I'm from Cummins, which is American engine manufacturer. My work base is Seoul. I'm working for certification and compliance, including the regulatory affairs, the government communication, and in PCNC, the product certification and compliance. Today's my presentation topic is development in the fuel efficient emission and control the technology. But actually, my background is not from the research and the development, so I couldn't share the detailed technology or strategy of a fuel efficient emission control. But I'm standing here to share a well-known the super truck program that achieved a 75% improvement in U.S. until the 2014, compared with the 2009. I'm thinking it may give you a good impression where the inspiration as one of the way to achieve the fuel efficient emission technology improvement as a positive way with the good relationship between a government agency or the authority and the industry. The different from the driven by a stringent emission standard or requirement. Let me start my presentation. Okay, contents is overview of a Cummins, and second, introduction of the U.S. Super Truck Program. Third, technology development update. Fourth, innovation in waste heat recovery. Fifth, Cummins program summary. And the sixth, Super Truck Program returns. It's about the Super Truck Program to launch. And the last, I slightly prepared for the USA greenhouse gas phase 2 because it's eliminated yesterday's schedule. So the brief information I'd like to, I captured the little point and then I share with you all, most recently the legislated and expected to be imposed soon. And the last Q&A session I will have. Okay, Cummins overview. I'd like to briefly introduce my company 2 or 3 minutes. We are founded in 1919 as a Cummins engine company, a corporation in Columbus, Indiana. We are one of the first diesel engine manufacturer. We are a global power leader that design, the manufacture, the distribute, and the services diesel and the natural gas engine, and the engine-related component product, including filtration, after treatment, turbocharger. We sell our product to original equipment manufacturer, OEMs, distributors, and other customers worldwide. We are a global company with 55,400 people worldwide and the service customer in more than 119 countries and territories. And the next page, this is another way to illustrate the Cummins global reach. This is where sales are generated. It shows slightly less than half of our sales of the 19.1 billion US dollar generated outside of the US. But the US market still account for the single biggest piece of the business, and we may see some of the biggest opportunity in developing market in Asia, Africa, and South America. In 2016, we made 1.1 million the engine, and currently the engine we make in the engine business unit range from the 49 to 675 horsepower. And the next page. Our global application abroad, just to give you a sense of what our product looks like, the end user, we provide the power for a wide range of the market and the application all over the world. Here is our global partnerships, most recently renamed the Hyundai construction equipment manufacturer, and the Doosan and the Tata, you may see. Okay, back to the topic. From now, I'm going to explain the detail of what U.S. Super Truck programs is, background and the vehicle classification, objective and schedule and budget, and the program consortium. Before the detailed introduction, if you don't mind, I'd like to say a few words for the Super Truck program is technology and the system-level demonstration of a highly efficient and clean diesel-powered Class 8 truck. Okay, the Department of the Energy, DOE, in U.S. launched the Super Truck initiative in 2009 with the goal of the developing and demonstrating a 50% improvement in overall freight efficiency for a heavy-duty Class 8 tractor-trailer. Exactly on January 11, 2010, the DOE announced the selection of the 9 projects, totaling more than $187 million to improve the fuel efficiency of a heavy-duty truck and the passenger vehicle. The funding includes more than $100 million from the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of the 2009. The project requires that private industry to contribute at least 50% of a project cost, and so a total of more than $375 million will be provided for the research, development, and the demonstration project. I captured the word. I'm sorry, I missed a page. I captured or I quoted the Super Truck program, the initiative from the 21st Century Truck Partnership on the screen. Since this program originally was started and proposed from the expert group or partnership in industry and the research center called the 21st Century Truck Partnership. Okay. Vehicle classification. For your background, shortly, I'd like to check vehicle classification in U.S. Super Truck application of full Class 8 tractor-trailer vehicle. The Class 8 truck, the gross vehicle weighting weight, is a vehicle with a GVWR exceeding 33,000 pounds, which is similar with around 15 tons. As one of the consortium, the Cummins Peterbilt used the Peterbilt model 15579 with its best-in-class aerodynamic efficiency. The engine, based on the Cummins industry reading ISX 15, combats exhaust heat into power delivered to the crankshaft, and has an electronic control, the software, then use route information to optimize fuel use. Okay, why long-haul heavy-duty trucks? The impact will be large and near to mid-term. Heavy-duty trucks comprise 4% of the on-the-road vehicle, but 18% of the fuel consumption. You can see it first chart. And then a high return on investment, truck operator and the federal government industry is ready and willing to adopt a new technology and the growing domestic and the international markets and saving domestic jobs. And second chart, Class A consumed 65% of the heavy-duty fuel with the varying amounts per class. This is the general justification for focusing research resources on Class 8 within the truck space for generating the largest impact to reducing national petroleum consumption and GHG greenhouse gas emission. Okay, objective, DOE vehicle technology goal. You can see the three objectives. First is engine development. Engine system demonstration of the 50% or greater brake thermal efficiency in a test cell and an operating the condition indicative of a vehicle that traveling on a road at the 65 mile per hour. Objective 2, the vehicle integration and development. It's separated to the A is a tractor-trailer vehicle, the demonstration of the 50% or the greater freight efficiency improvement over defined drive cycle. I'd like to add some more information about the defined drive cycle, what it is, next time. And B, the tractor-trailer vehicle demonstration of the 68% freight efficiency improvement over a defined 24-hour duty cycle, representative of a real-world line-hold application. As objective number 3, engine development, technology, scooping, and the demonstration of the 55 brake thermal efficiency engine system. Engine test, the components, technology, and the model analysis will be developed to a sufficient level to validate 55% BTE. A baseline vehicle and the engine 2009, the Peterbilt 386 tractor and the Cummins 15-liter ISX engine 2. Schedule and budget 2012. You can see the budget. The DOE shared the 13.8 million US dollar, 49%, and contractor shares the consortium. That means the consortium 40.3 million the US dollar, 51%. The total is the almost 78 million the US dollar. And then you can see the schedule. You can see the timeline, the 4 years program, from the April 2010 to April 2014. And each year objective has its own timeline. So the objective number 1 expected to be completed 2011, and etc. So it's already a completed program. So you can see the result from this page. Originally, Super Truck program actually started from the 2010. So you can see objective number 1 completed 2011. The 51.1% demonstrated. Demonstrated. 2, the completed 2012 61% demonstrated, and the objective to be exactly the completed by the end of the 2013, and as a 86% demonstrated. So as you may see, as you may see, it's objective 3 was not completed, and just the program closed out. And actually just scheduled by the April of the 2014, but it's extended. So I asked why is it extended or not completed on the schedule. But I heard that there was remained the budget from the funding. Additionally, the objectives number 3 actually is not completed. So it's the kind of a future work. So it might be expected to develop from the Super Truck program 2. Okay, program consortium. There were 4 consortium: the Cummins Peterbilt consortium, and the Navista consortium, and the Detroit Diesel, the Praetor consortium, which is a related Daimler, and then a last one, Volvo consortium. Okay, I'm from Cummins, so I'd like to talk about the lesson learned from this program for Cummins Peterbilt and the technology strategy to reduce the fuel consumption in engine perspective. Lastly, to share the technical accomplishment. Right, priority described. From the program, you may see where is the energy going. So you may see that each priority first is, the engine loss is first, and then next is aerodynamics loss, and the third, rolling resistance, and the fourth, drivetrain, and the last one, the auxiliary rod. But in this picture, so one of the points I'd like to highlight that especially is the inertia braking loss. It's not that much, as you may see. It means that it's very hard to find a benefit or leverage a hybrid system in long haul or the tractor trailer. Okay, technology strategy to reduce fuel consumption in engine perspective is very basic. The mechanical engineering, the information, but I'd like to share that shortly. The reduction heat transfer losses, reduction heat release duration. It means that the heat obtained by the internal combustion cannot be converted to the power, the pushing the piston, but is roasted via several paths. Heat transfer from the cylinder wall, liner, head, and etc. can be the candidates to reduce the heat transfer loss. One of the ideas to do it is reducing the heat release the duration, or in other words, the combustion duration. Increase the expansion ratio, optimize the compression ratio. It is a more basic of the cycle theory to get the cycle efficiency. Higher expansion layer ratio, there should be a better efficiency, but not so simple to increase it with the realistic physical dimensions. So the optimization is required. And the reduced parasitic losses, the piston and the ring friction reduction, the crank bearing friction reduction. These are the area where we should reduce the energy losses as a such rubbing friction in the area of metal contacts. The typical idea would be reduce the contact area, ring spring, pulse, oil balloon, the thickness of the bearing, etc. Decrease the pumping losses, compressor and the turbine efficiency and the EGR system, the delta pressure of the EGR system. Actually, these losses are called the pumping losses during the intake air or the exhaust gas exchange event, including the delta pressure of EGR system between in and out. Okay. Next page. You may see the technical accomplishment of brake efficiency enabling technology. You may see the brake efficiency is defined mathematical as the FT MPG is equal to brake transported in tons across vehicle fuel economy in miles per gallon. In our testing, both the baseline, the truck 2009, the Peterbilt truck was tested on the same route and the same day as a super truck. Data is collected on the baseline truck rate and its fuel economy. The two quantity are the multiple and compared to those obtained on the super truck. Since the super truck was able to transport to more freight and obtain the higher fuel economy, its freight efficiency was higher. I'm not sure if you can recall the previous page. Is accomplishment 2012 driver cycle brake efficiency test is achieved 61%. And the next page is about the 2AB, the objective super truck program. So 24 hours driver cycle test result 86. So next page is about the driver cycle brake efficiency bridge. So you may see the big portion of the improvement might be engine and the aerodynamics. And the 24 cycle, the brake efficiency bridge is almost the same, but you may see the idling, idle management a little bit longer before the page because it's 24 hours hour cycle, the brake efficiency. Each super truck team that developed their own driver cycle, the requirement was that the more than 75% of the time was spent at a high way speed. Cummins Peterbilt team developed the local 300-mile route that enabled the truck to be based at the Peterbilt facility. The route was specifically designed to avoid unmanageable traffic such that the route could be completed in a repeatability and repeatable manner. The 24 hours, the cycle included in an idle portion 10 hours and the same drive cycle. Electrical demand that stimulated cabin comfort and the food preparation was developed. Programmable, the road bank replicated this road profile on both the baseline engine idling, the truck, and the super truck with its lithium-ion battery pack system. The super truck, the lithium-ion battery pack was recharged with the increased capacity alternator during the driver cycle. Battery recharge took 6 hours on the driver cycle route. Okay, it's about the waste heat recovery. Cummins engineers have worked hard developing a waste heat recovery system for super truck. You may see a highlighted line from the waste heat recovery condenser cooler and the recuperate heat exchanger, and then it's inside the boiler and the superheater and got the turbine. So in our case, the turbine shaft power is belted driven to the engine crankshaft. When I prepared this presentation, I'm wondering if there is any application, the model applied model WHL in mass production. So I was got the reply from the David Cobillion, who is in charge of the super truck program in Cummins. WHL is a technology that is ready to move into a value package integration program. It means that it's a product development, which is this kind of, however, in the US, listen to fuel price reduction from the $4 per gallon to a $2 per gallon have changed the business case. So it is a technology that continues to mature, and we strive to reduce its cost structure. However, for it is to sell, it needed to provide the return on investment to the customer. So current fuel price, this return is too poor. I got the answer from the program leader. Right then, it's about the Cummins program summary. Program completed on schedule, and Cummins Peterbilt have demonstrated the efficiency improvement of the 86% on a load at 500 plus miles today round trip, the highway test route. Super truck team have successfully commercialized approximately 21 the technology to date, including the breakthrough in the area of the aerodynamics and the engine drivetrains integration. This capability hold enormous value for the current plate buyers due to their cost effectiveness and the pure saving potential. An estimated 26 additional technology have the potential to succeed in the market in the next 2 or 4 years. So while roughly 13, the super truck technology offered the promise of the additional PR saving within the next 5 or 10 years, particularly in the area of the modern advanced aerodynamics package and the further engine, the thermal, the efficiency improvement. Actually, I could found the technology short-term, mid-term, and long-term exactly from the provided from the DOE. So I added that information at the bottom of the in appendix. I added that information. Right, almost to the end. So I'd like to highlight one more the information. The Barack Obama, the U.S. President Barack Obama gave a recognition this 4 year the development of the tractor trailer, which is included a high-tech engine with the waste heat recovery system and aerodynamic, the exterior, and the other energy-saving features throughout. During the partnership with the Department of Energy, the truck is designed to show the participating companies, regulator, and the customer what's possible as work now begins to commercialize many of the truck features. Okay, next, super truck returns. As I shared with you, super truck programs already completed, but the most recently, the March 1st, Deputy Assistant Secretary for Transportation, the Liban Saka, announced the U.S. Department of Energy that would provide the $18 million US dollars in funding for the super truck program to launch it in the first. So this time, how can I explain that this super truck program expected for the efficiency more than 100%. So I can't catch up with it's arranged already or not, but it's not shared, but it's under development in US. So I just shared the latest information with you. So, okay. Next page is I have 6 minutes left. So as I told you, the first time that I prepared the information about the greenhouse gas page 2, but it's not that much. So you may see by yourself on the page, provided after this conference. So it's a very informative for you. So from the page 2 is the regulatory structure engine in US, and the trailer chassis and the trailer is separated because it's a kind of the separated engine standard, but it's not used at this conference. So skip the last page. As you may see, the engine portion is still big, but however, vehicle aerodynamic, you can see the tractor aerodynamic and the trailer aerodynamic portion is very big. So lastly, I'd like to highlight this page, and then I'd like to go into the Q&A session. Okay.